Arab Emirates. That race not for another 2 months yet, but will be in November. Of course, we will have that live on Eurosport. But going back to the LMP2, like you, Tom, I was standing up, and Davidson was taking a half second off Paul di Resta in every sector, and it came down to 3.8 seconds, that gap, and then went in the pits. So, my heart's still beating.
Yeah, everybody's standing there with breath bated because, of course, we've seen in the past, particularly from Toyota, heartache on the final lap when on course for victory. They've got to get to the flag, haven't they? Brendan Hartley and Seb Buemi there in the pit garage. We saw a moment ago, hoping that Kaz Nakajima can steer the number 8 car to victory, to another victory, third in a row for Toyota.
I was just going to say that they came here with a chance of the hat-trick. So many people were wondering whether or not it would be the 7 car this year, but it looks to be the 8 car that is going to seal Toyota's 3rd win, and of course the 3rd win in a row for that 8 car and that crew, minus Alonso this time around. But yeah, well, Le Mans is certainly shining on the 8 car, that's for sure.
Well, after so many years of near misses for Toyota, they're really making up for it now, aren't they? I don't want to speak too soon. There's still a long way to go. We're only halfway around the lap on the run up towards Indianapolis for the final time.
Perhaps we can have a look at the GT cars. We haven't seen them in fact absolutely ages. Aston Martin then heading for that double, and for Johnny Adam, huge success today. His 2nd win at Le Mans in GT Pro in 2017, and it looks like it's going to be Am today.
Out of Arnage for the final time. Kaz Nakajima aboard this 8 car. We ride on board the overall lead machine. Sebastian Buemi and Brendan Hartley making their way across pit lane to the pit wall to join the gaggle of Toyota employees, mechanics, engineers that are all on the pit wall through the Porsche curves. Now comes the 8 machine.
Still very close down in GTE and in the fight for 2nd place between Matt Campbell and Nielsen. Nielsen just 4 seconds behind Campbell. Meanwhile, Charlie Eastwood has a bit of a cushion up ahead, leading the class for TF Sport.
So Sam, here comes through the Ford chicane into Recordemont for the last time. The 8 car will win here at Le Mans, the 88th running of this race, and it's a hat-trick of wins for the Toyota crew. And Brendan Hartley and Sebastian Buemi cheer their man Kaz Nakajima across the line, and the joy and jubilation on their faces say it all. It's been an attritional 24 hours, but Toyota do it here at Le Mans, and what a final half an hour it's been in the other classes as well. We'll call those across the line.
Yeah, so for the Saints, Brendan Hartley filling in for Alonso as we see the final here of the LMP2. Phil Hansen brings the United Autosports car over the line to take that win, and the team crossing in tandem, although several laps apart. And Davidson is still some way back, 34.9 seconds behind on the track at the moment. But LMP2 goes to United, which means they've won 6 consecutive races, 3 WEC races and 3 ELMS. Nobody has ever done that in LMP2.
Yeah, they came here as favourites and they've delivered on that. Also with the favourite tag was Aston Martin. They came here with a point to prove and they've done just that. Alex Lynn across the line, he takes the spoils. And for his teammates Maxime Martin and Harry Ticknell, his first time racing for Aston Martin. What a moment to celebrate. What a moment he will never ever forget. But you could just see the emotion and the stories and the narratives playing out up the pit wall.
And look at Brendan Hartley in tears. He won here for Porsche in 2017. He's won now for Toyota. This is what he's always dreamed about.
Well, they're the Aston Martin crew there.
Now we're still waiting, of course, the TF Sport car to come around at the lead of the GT AM class car, Charlie Eastwood, steering the car through the final sector now.
Brendan Hartley, congratulations. I can see the emotion. This is a big one, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels great. Yeah, still obviously sinking in. We miss the fans, you know, it doesn't feel quite the same as it normally does, but honestly the hard work that's been put by the guys behind the scenes here to get this result, and with my new teammates, to win it with two different manufacturers feels amazing, and I can't wait to stand up there.
It's going to be a very special moment for you, clearly. Just say what it means to you personally after so many years of ups and downs, but WEC and Le Mans, it's your home.
Yeah, I feel at home here, I love it. I look forward to seeing all the fans again next year, so merci, thank you.
Go celebrate, well done.
Thank you, Jenny. We too, we hope we see all the fans next year. And while that was going on, Charlie Eastwood did take the checkered flag to give Aston Martin a superb double, dominating GT. And not only that, but Alex Flynn, with 3 laps to go, took the outright fastest GT lap here at Le Mans.